Hey guys, Scarlett Darkwood here. Hope everyone has had a great week. I want to expand a little bit more on my lodestone video that I did. I'll put a link to it in the comments below, but earlier I did a video on the care and feeding of lodestones, and I thought that was very interesting that you would feed and water a rock, but there was a reason for that. I won't get into that here because you can watch the video on that and let me know what you think. But I got a comment from a very nice lady who asked about that video. She has some health issues and she said, I'm wondering if I can use the lodestone in my practice to attract my condition out of me and into it. And I thought, well, what an interesting question. I thought, well, lodestones usually are to attract things to you. Abundance, wealth, happiness, luck, it attracts to you. I wasn't really sure, and I really don't think it works to pull something out away from you to it, though that is an interesting concept. I would probably stick with using the lodestone to attract to you. That's just my personal belief on it. Any of you who do conjure or who have experienced using the stone, let me know in the comments below. But she asked, do you think that would work? So I told her my answer and what I thought. And I said, you know, really, if you're having a health issue, you may want to see a doctor. You know, though we use tools in our practice like this to help health-wise, you still have doctors available, and they should be used if you need one. And of course, she went on to tell me that yes, she had been under the care of a physician, and she just thought this may be a way to help. So anyway, that was the end of that conversation. I really appreciated the question, but what it also led me to believe was we're always doing things in our practice to promote self-healing. Like in my meditations, I'm trying to spend time once a week at least to visualize me being healed. You know, I go into my sanctum and I envision myself being surrounded by white light or blue or yellow or whatever color that I'm needing at that time that just comes in my vision. And I also try to send that out to other people as well. But where do you draw the line between magic and medicine? And I know I've had some health issues that I don't think any amount of magic was going to clear up or take away. Trust me, I tried. Crystal healing, the whole bit. Surgery was the only thing that was going to work on that, or else else I would have been debilitated the rest of my life or dead. There was that. So where do you draw the line between magic and medicine? Most of us are not Jesus. We can't bring somebody back from the dead or revive somebody or heal in the way he can, though he does say we can. I know I'm not that adept yet. I don't know many of you who are. Anybody who is, let me know, because I'd be really interested in hearing that story. And it's not that I don't have the faith. Of course, maybe I don't. Yeah, that's a big order to fill. You would have to be very self-actualized for that. But the thing about it is there are times when we need a doctor. I mean, I feel like those doctors and the medical profession are there to heal on a mundane level. They've saved countless lives. They've alleviated a lot of pain and suffering. I'm very thankful for them, for the doctors and the nurses who care for us. I've needed both, and I can tell you I'm very grateful for them. And if anybody who's been sick, I hope you're grateful for them too. I know right now in this world we're living in and the things going on, the healthcare professionals are very stressed right now. So if we could maybe send some love and healing to them, they would greatly appreciate that. But there are times when magic's not going to fix an illness or a condition and you need medical help. So where does magic fit in with this? Where does visualization come in with this? Meditation is probably the best means of healing yourself and others. Going into a meditative state, they have found, releases a chemical called dimethyltryptamine. And it's actually a chemical that if you take certain psychedelics or like the sacred weeds, certain of those, I guess you'd say from the poisonous plant path. And I can get into that in another whole video and I plan on it. But I'll just leave it at that there are those sacred plants that we can take that release those chemicals. And I would be really careful about those. Let's put that aside for another video. But what I wanted to share with you was that through meditation and no use of plant material, nothing, a meditative state puts us in such a position that it releases the chemicals that can bring about balance and healing and connection with spirit. And they did research on this and found this out. It was pretty cool. I never knew that. So the whole point is to, you learn to do this yourself with your mind, with your will, with your energy. So the magic you would use, or the meditation you would use, is that in adjunct to any medical care that you don't need. If you don't need medical care, that's wonderful. You can keep yourself in great health by trying to eat properly, which I have a hard time with. I'm guilty as charged. But proper eating, good hydration, good sleep, lowering your stress level. We need to all do that, and I try to keep my life as simple as possible. So it's probably something we all need to practice, because stress can kill you. In small animals, it can kill them pretty fast, like within minutes or within hours. With us, it just eats away at us over time until we are a total wreck. Stress can affect the acidity of your blood or alkalinity of your blood. Stress can be very damaging. So using meditation and that magic to heal yourself, to visualize yourself in a state of health, and to practice healthy living is the best way of using magic to enhance your health, so that perhaps you won't need a physician down the road, or whatever condition you have will be lessened. And hopefully, all of us will stay as healthy as possible for as long as possible. But that is what I wanted to share with you about the magic versus medicine. That medicine has its place. There are times you're going to need it, because magic's not going to work that fast or that effectively. That's just the way it is. That's just the mundane world we live in. But we use that magic every day to use our minds and our will to keep our bodies in as good a shape as possible, to keep everything balanced, to keep our blood in sync and our organs in sync. I mean, there are chakras of the body which are psychic centers. And you can actually do meditations on those to nourish and to heal those areas. I know some people don't believe in chakras. I do. Rosicrucians teach that there are chakras of the body, and they actually teach you ways to stimulate those and to care for those. And maybe I'll go into a little bit of that. That's kind of interesting. But do keep in mind the difference and when you need to use one versus the other. The magic you can do every single day if you'd like, or set aside some time, once a week or however often you want to do it, to send healing to yourself. And share with me some of your experiences on healing, maybe what some of you have experienced, what some of you did. I would love to hear it. And I hope everyone stays healthy and safe always and forever. And thank you for letting me have this discussion with you. And I will see you next time.